Alex Staub and Metamora Superintendent and former coach Randy Tepke with you here. Ball there, 2-1. Both teams seem to be working the count here early on most of their at-bats. That one's popped up. I believe it's Kern's going to give it chase and will pull it in for the third out.
Another good inning for the Redbirds. There was no runs, one hit, no errors, and still had one left on base. So we are going to the bottom of the second inning, and we're going to be coming up with Bartman, Blevins, and Kern.
I'd like to see the Birds get not only get that hit, but convert something out of it. We saw that last inning. Vansel had the single. I believe it was Litback ended up striking out. Was that? Did I have that right, or G?
Sidney popped it up.
Popped out. That's what I thought.
First baseman. Yep.
That was my second guess. So, you know, it'd be nice to kind of get on top here early. Again, East Peoria has so many good bats in this lineup, so it'd be key to get on top early and stay there.
Okay, so up first for the Redbirds to start out the second inning is Kelsey Bartman, the third baseman.
First pitch is fouled off. Again, that check swing foul ball. We saw that, I believe, last inning with Tucker, correct?
Yes.
Graves is set up. The 0-1 is fouled off.
0-2 count for Bartman. Got to protect that plate now. Got to put the ball in play, make something happen.
Pitch from Graves that was a nice pitch, but it's going to be called a ball, 1-2.
Pulled the string on that one a little bit. Threw a nice changeup, but she didn't go fishing for it.
Check swing, held back. They are going to check down the first base. The first base umpire says she did not go. So that means a 2-2 count. The 2-2 from Graves. Swung on and missed. 1 out.
That's going to bring up number 11, right fielder Megan Blevins.
That one's popped out. Oh no, Emmert. Well, it was going to be an Emmert either way. Ashley and Allie both gave that one chase, but Allie was the one that ended up dropping it.
Score that as an error on the third baseman. So it puts Blevins on first base and brings up number 3, Corinne Kern, center fielder. See if we can get the senior combination to get something going here.
Graves to Kern. First pitch is a strike. Oh, 1. Ball.
She squared up that time a little bit. Just probably see what the defenses do, see how they move.
Again, Allie Emmert, the third baseman, in a little bit, preparing for that bunt. Swung on and missed. 1-2. Ball outside. They're going to try and get Blevins. No.
Catcher Ferguson really looks like she's got a pretty good arm. Had a good snap throw down to first base, but Blevins made it back.
Again, count even at 2-2. Graves is set up. The 2-2 from Alyssa Graves is a ball, full count. So again, full count, 1 out. Kern at the plate, Blevins on first. The pitch from Graves. Swung on and missed. 2 outs.
And that's going to bring up number 15, Anna Barrow.
First pitch to Barrow is swung on and missed.
A nice cut on that. That's the way to be aggressive. Nice pitch to go after. Two strikes, 2 outs, and Blevins on first.
Timeout here. Now play will resume. The 0-2 from Graves. High. 1-2. That one swung on and missed by Barrow. Another strikeout.
Struck out the sides that inning. Need to make contact, but good job by the pitcher. So we are going into the top of the third, and it looks like it's going to be 9-1-2 to start the inning. Haley Rennick will be the leadoff. The Redbirds got no runs on no hits. There was 1 error and 1 left on base.
So how are the Redbirds doing strikeout-wise? How many we got offensively?
Offensively, we've got 4 already in the 2 innings.
That number, we would probably like to stay there, maybe only a couple more at most.
I never want to strike it. I always want to put the ball in play whenever you can. But you know what? They're facing a really good pitcher. That's why their record's so good, 11-2. Okay, so number 1, Haley Rennick, the center fielder for the Raiders, will be leading off the top of the third.
First pitch from Litback. Looked good, but it'll be called a ball, 1-0. That one called a ball as well, 2-0. That one's hit far. It's going to go over Skender's head.
Could be another stand-up double. So Rennick starts the inning off with a double. That's going to bring off the leadoff hitter, number 5, Ashley Emmert.
Dangerous territory for the Redbirds. We had that stand-up double out of the 9 spot, and now you're going to be dealing with the top of the order here.
Yep, not a good situation for us to be in at this point, but we'll see what we can do. Emmert flew out to Skender last inning, out to left. Hard ground ball short. Good play by Tucker.
What a smart play there by the junior.
The runner got too far off. Rennick got too far off of second base on that ground ball to Tucker. She made a great play on that and then threw her out at second base. So we're in a lot better position now. We got 1 out with a runner on first base now.
I mean, it's all for the better. Sure, they reached first on that play, but to get the lead runner in a 0-0 ball game, that'll be huge as that one is flown out to Skender. And they'll throw that one back in quickly. So still runner at first now with 2 outs after the fly out to Skender.
That was Cat Smith that flew out. We're going to bring up number 22, Remy Ferguson, the catcher, with 2 out.
Yesterday's baseball game got over in just over an hour after starting on time tonight. We're 24 minutes in through 3 innings.
Ferguson was the base hit the first inning.
That one's fouled off. Emmert was already at second base by the time Vansel corralled that foul ball. That one's a ball, 1-2, 2 outs. That one swung on right up the middle. Nice play by Tucker.
What an inning by Tucker. What
2 nice plays there. We had that play both at second where she caught the runner a little too far off the base, and then that play there to end the inning. Great inning for Abby Tucker.
That ball was right up the middle, too. She didn't get that too far off at second base. That was a pretty well-hit ball. She had a good jump on that.
We'll see if the Redbirds can translate that into some offense here in the bottom of the third. Who we got due up?
All right, we're going to be starting out with Skender, Guth, and Tucker. 9-1-2 for the Redbirds this inning.
Again, we saw what East Peoria did with that 9-1-2 order that last half inning. Could the Redbirds top that this inning? Again, we talk about the momentum from those 2 great plays by Tucker. I think it's looking very likely. Could potentially be looking at Litvack having a chance to help herself out. And Tucker will also be due up this inning as well. So capitalize on those 2 great plays and see if she can get some offense going as well.
All right, now bringing up number 7, Morgan Skender, left fielder for the Redbirds.
That first pitch is just high, 1-0. Both pitchers doing an awfully good job here. And still no score here in the third. That one's a strike, evens it at 1. One from Graves is a strike, 1-2. That pitch from Graves is swung on and missed. So a strikeout by Morgan Skender brings up Kaylee Guth.
We got to break this string of strikeouts. So see what Kaylee can do here. She grounded out to the pitcher, worked the pitcher to a full count, and then grounded out to pitcher Graves.
That one's fouled off. The pitch from Graves is a strike, 0-2. That one's fouled off the batter. So they're going to say it did hit her, but it hit her when she was still in the box, so she's still alive with an 0-2 count.
Right fielder pulls that one in.
2 out.
That'd be Maddie Bambrick that made that catch. 2 outs, and that brings up number 5, Abby Tucker. Made those 2 great plays at short the last inning.
First pitch from Graves to Tucker. Swung on a missed high inside on that one. The 0-1 high. Evens it at 1. That one swung on and missed. 1-2 to Tucker.
Boy, pitcher does a nice job keeping that ball down. Not giving too many good pitches for the Redbirds to hit.
The 1-2 from Graves to Tucker is high, evens the count at 2. Tucker struck out in the first inning. Again, the 2-2 from Graves to Tucker is grounded down the third base line. Nice stab by Ellie Emmert over to first. Tucker is out.
Wow.
That was a awfully close play.
That was a real close play. Great play by Emmert at third base, so I'll tell you what, can't take that away from her. But, man, that was awful close.
So we'll head to the 4th. No score.
We'll to see that in the replays later on. Alex, what do you think?
Yeah, we'll see if we can manage that.
Not that it'll matter, but it mattered us, I guess. That's going to be bringing up Maddie Bambrick, the right fielder. So they're going to be coming up with their 4, 5, and 6 hitters this inning.
So, as mentioned, ball's been thrown around the infield, starting the 4th inning.
Yep, that's going to bring up number 13, Maddie Bambrick, right fielder. See if Sydney can get ahead right away.
The first pitch from Litvack is grounded to Tucker over at short. Tucker to Guth. Out.
All right, good play by Abby. Another close play. That's going to bring up number 23, Alyssa Graves, the pitcher. She lined out to the center fielder last inning.
That pitch is in there for a strike, 0-1. Sun getting ready to set here. Lights will take full effect in maybe an inning or 2.
Keep things going, but Sydney's really been throwing a really good game so far. Scattered 3 hits, but 1 for each inning. Not letting them put it together yet.
2-1 now. That one's inside. 3-1 now.
Ooh.
That one's a ball, a walk for Litvack.
Okay, this could bring up the number 6 hitter, Allie Emmert, the third baseman. Emmert had a double last time at bat, so don't want to give her anything too good.
I had initially thought there was going to be a substitution there, but it's just a courtesy runner over at first. Couldn't catch the number. One out. First pitch is grounded over to third. Nice stab. Bartman over to first.
Nice
Out.
pickup by Guth. That was a really nice play because that was deep in the hole for the third baseman, right down the line. She made a nice backhand stab at it, picked it up, threw her out at first base. Guth picked up a one-hopper. And another thing she did take a look. She took the time to take a look to see what the runner at second was doing. But she made the right play and threw it to first.
Pitch from Litvak is lined right up the middle.
Got to get it in. Nope, not going to get that out.
Litvak will cut it off at the mound.
Got to
One
come up
run.
clean with those.
1 run for East Peoria. I was getting ready to say there before that at bat. Besides that one single early, you really don't want to hit it to the left side of our infield because we've had a series of great plays by Tucker and Bartman over on that side of the infield. So doing a good job there at short and third tonight.
We have number 12, Savannah Ball, first baseman's up. And that was Allie Flowers that got that base hit up the middle.
That one's a ball, evens the count at 1. Again, here in the top of the fourth, Raiders scored on that play, making it 1-0 East Peoria. That one's a little dribbler to Bartman at third, over to
Nice
Guth
play.
at first,
All
ends
right.
the inning.
That was a good play by Kelsey for the third out of the inning. But the damage was done. We did allow 1 run that inning on 1 hit. 1 base on balls.
I believe at this point for the game at East Peoria, it was already 8-0. Then the Raiders pushed across 2 in the 5th. So doing an excellent job here tonight against this Redbird lineup is Litvak, and you got to give credit to the Redbird defense tonight as well.
Yep, they made some really good plays. Allowing only 1 run. 1 run's easy to get back. But we need to kind of keep putting that bat on the ball. Got to make some things happen.
So Vance will lead off for Metamora here in the bottom of the 4th. That one's popped up. It'll go behind the East Peoria dugout.
Maddie had a base hit for us in her first time at bat. In fact, it's the only hit of the game so far.
That one swung on and missed. 0-2 now to Vancel. That one swung on, a little dribbler to Graves.
Got a chance. Yes, good call. Good call. That's a base hit for Vancel. So she's got 2 hits. She's 2 for 2 so far.
That'll bring up Litvak.
Sydney popped it up to the first baseman her first time at bat.
This pitch to Litvak is way high inside, 1-0.
Almost got away from the catcher. She pulled it in, though.
The 1-0 to Litvak. is low and outside. High and inside.
Having a little trouble with that high inside pitch. Both of them almost got away. It's like she's trying to throw a rise ball a little bit. 3-0 count. We could use another walk right here to get runners in scoring position. Catcher came out and had a little conference with the pitcher, try to help settle her down a little bit. Also gives Coach Linder an opportunity to talk to Litvack to see what they want to do with a 3-0 count.
The 3-0 from Graves to Litvack is a ball outside as well. Litvack walks, Vansel to second, again Litvack at first.
And that brings up number 10, Kelsey Bartman.
Gonna have a courtesy runner, I believe.
Number 13.
I believe that's Morse, if I have that right. Yeah.
That is Sarah Morse. I'll learn. Gotta keep my notebook closed so my papers don't fly away here.
Probably shouldn't have said it wasn't too windy earlier, should I?
No, still not too bad. It's a very nice night. Ideal conditions.
0-1 from Graves. I believe they tried to square around on that one. Vansel safe at third. Morse over to second.
Square around a bunt, but didn't get the bat on the ball, and the catcher mishandled that. Runner made it to third base. We got runners in second, third. We're in great position right here. Need a base hit. Nobody out.
That one's high. 1-2 now. The 1-2 from Graves. It's on its way.
Nice hit. That's going to score a run. She bobbles the ball. We got another runner.
So not only does that one run score for Metamora, but Morse is now at third. And we got another. So we have now, we now have runners on the corners as Bartman reaches on that play.
That was a great hit by going to the opposite field that time for Bartman. Keep it on the ground and to the opposite field. That gives the Redbirds an opportunity to score that first run. And good job by Vansel. Make sure she scored on that one. A little bit of a bobble by the second baseman on it, so allowed us to get to first, and we got runners on first and third. This is kind of interesting part about softball, first and third situations. That's why everybody's kind of getting together and talking right now, because there's a lot of situations you can do with a first and third situation. You're going to see if the runner steals second base or not, because if sometimes we throw all the way down to second, that allows the runner on third to score. So you're kind of wanting to see what the Redbirds do. Are they going to try to steal? Sometimes it's a good bunting situation. And defensively, what are they going to do? They're going to try to throw it down a second to get the runner on the steal, or are they going to just fake it and throw it to the third baseman, hold that runner on?
So the first pitch from Graves here is a strike.
Megan Blevins is the batter.